Tonight, a mystery with new clues, and effort underway right now to identify two children whose bones were found next to a box spilled out onto the roadway in Gwinnett County.
Only on 11 Alive, brand new details about those children. Tonight, Cody Alcorn is live in Norcross where those bones were found. Cody?
Jennifer, Ron, it was just feet behind me here on Buford Highway at Weaver Way, where the bones of an infant and a teenager were found on the roadway. A 25-year-old mystery that's close to being solved. These pictures were taken on February 28, 1998. A partial skull along with several bones next to a cardboard box were found on Buford Highway.
It's crazy, yeah. Like you didn't miss, the whole box of bones that was in your vehicle. It's very odd.
Even crazier is what was written on the box. It read, "Attention police, my bones were legally exhumed from South Georgia. Please return them to their proper repose."
No idea. It's very odd.
Christina Persley works unidentified cases inside the Gwinnett County Medical Examiner's office.
They've been with us for quite a while.
She recently came across the case while taking inventory of their evidence room. Not only did she find the bones in the box, but take a look. These are pieces of an actual casket, which her team was able to identify.
It would have been a Southland casket, which at the time would have been sold in Middle and South Georgia. So he's kind of able to narrow down maybe where the bones, the region that the bones came from.
The casket parts also help narrow down a time span of when the children were buried.
As early as 1900, as late as 1940.
25 years after this bizarre discovery in Norcross, we've just learned the bones belong to two different children.
We have at least one infant in there. And we also have someone who's between 15 and 12.
Earlier this year, Othram, a lab in Texas specializing in successfully identifying Jane and John Does, reached out to Persley.
They had some grant money to help us with our unidentified cases.
The state-of-the-art DNA testing paid off.
It's a miracle, but they were able to pull DNA from the remains.
And just a short time ago, I talked to Othram Labs. They confirmed that these two children are not related. That's brand new information. I, in fact, called Persley to let her know. She had not been told that. So we just learned that tonight. We've also learned Othram Labs have been able to narrow down at least one person that could be related to one of these children that lived in South Georgia around that time or had family that lived in South Georgia. So a lot of developments really breaking in this case. So this decades-old mystery could be solved by the end of the year, but still a lot of questions that need to be answered.